Hi everyone, welcome to Otaku Saga. I'm DK.
I'm Rizzo.
And I'm Zero. In today in Anime Reaction, we watched Gakusen Toshi Asterisk, episode 13.
Please support the official release. We now return you to your regularly scheduled idiots.
Ding!
13.
First episode of the second half.
And the second core.
Which, going forward, which one do we want to use?
We'll use the 13, 14, 15, 16.
Kind of like what we did for Gate.
Yeah, what we did for Gate last season.
Yeah.
Because this is a decent continuation.
I think that's what we'll do for all of them that are the continuation where it just skipped like one season and then came back.
Yeah.
Because they're planned out that way on purpose.
Yeah, and this didn't have any like cheesy scenes from the get-go reintroducing characters. It jumped right into the Phoenix Festa. So, where we left
Anyway,
on episode 12.
go ahead and check the description below if you want to see the reaction to Gakusen Toshi Asterisk, episode 13.
Leave us any comments, any feedback. Tell us if you liked it or not.
And also, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to see some more great, good,
Closer.
okay anime content.
Better.
If you want to continue watching our shenanigans on camera.
Shenanigans.
I swear to God, I'm gonna pistol whip the next guy who says shenanigans.
Hey, Frank!
No.
Hey, Farva. What's that place that you like with all the shit on the walls? Shenanigans. You're talking about shenanigans, right?
I never thought that reference would make it.
Right. Who knew that we would reference Super Troopers on this show?
I have finally seen
iPhone.
that scene. I've never watched that movie.
Yeah.
So anyway, Asterisk.
Not much.
Day.
So, Gakusen Toshi Asterisk. There's a lot that we want to discuss about this one.
So first of all, in this new episode, they just go straight back into the tournament, exactly where they left off, which is awesome.
Yep.
They had a good fight with some honorable characters.
Yeah, the monks
Which is always nice because you can't just always have fights against these, absolutely hated rivals.
Yeah, so you got two warrior monks from the Stephen Chow,
From the
Crouching
Chinese
Tiger,
school.
Hidden Dragon School of Awesomeness.
Right.
And then, right after that,
We're introduced to the seniors
to
of
the
that class.
and to the douchebag Yin Yang twins.
Right.
One punch.
More of those arena characters from
Oh, God.
are
Yeah.
just,
I'm so better than you, and I'm
Yeah,
gonna be so
The condescending douchebags.
Yeah, that you get in just about every story that seems to have a contest between people.
Yep.
It's
and unfortunately, this is all about the contest.
this is no different.
Yep. So it did come back and actually introduce the characters that they kind of, well, as I put it in the reaction, Rolodexed past us at the end of episode 12.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! And they haven't gotten to everything yet.
Well, they still have a couple episodes to do that before it gets old hat. So.
The other breath of fresh air is that Rolodex is the new cast.
Yes.
More or
Rolodex
less.
characters.
Yeah, so it
New
kind
characters
of,
to
it basically phased out the background characters from the previous half, and now you're starting to get the new characters, which really does bring a new aspect into the series, which I like.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk too bad about it because it was a favorite of ours, but Gates kind of got a little old with the reintroduction of this ton of cast. They used a lot of old faces. They didn't introduce new faces, new plots, new systems, stuff like that.
Not as often as Asterisk has an opportunity to. Here.
Yeah. Gate is completely understandable, but it did, for me, it was getting old up until the second to last episode.
Okay, so going forward with Asterisk, does it take advantage of this opportunity to introduce characters at a reasonable pace? That would be.
So far, so good.
So it's promising. Definitely promising.
However, this one also has been known to Rolodex characters.
Quickly.
Go straight through the Rolodex of characters.
And it's like going back to another harem-esque fighting. This guy. If
when you run out of words to describe
that.
Yeah.
So if this guy had all of his background characters kind of put to the background, and you were introduced to all new characters every single season, with the exception of Asuna, Klein, and probably
Elizabeth?
Shino or Elizabeth,
Right.
one of the two. And you only got one of those extra characters from the last season to be brought over to the next season. So Sinon would be the one going from Gungale to the Alicization arc.
Spoiler alert. That's exactly how it happens. Not even joking.
Really?
Really.
Wow.
You get Kirito and some new characters. You get Asuna and Shino. And yeah. Okay, so they do bring back some old characters there. I'm not gonna get into it here.
But a lot of people were ticked off about season 2 or the second part because it was weird.
Yeah, basically all the girls you meet in Aincrad are just... Right?
Well, sort of. I mean, they're still there all the way up until the end of Gungale. They're still there.
They exist.
Yeah.
That's about it.
And they're brought up all the time, though.
Yeah.
And it kind of wastes time. Introduction of new characters is fantastic. It's a breath of fresh air. And we mentioned in our reaction that we were kind of hoping that Rocketeye would do that.
Yeah, if
If
Rocketeye Kishino Cavalry were to get a second season, that's what we would like for it to do.
Kind of take this approach.
Especially with that one, actually, because there were some characters that were introduced that I personally didn't like at all. Mainly that, what's that one chick? She was like the daughter of the swordsmanship guy or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I never liked her.
Yeah. The one that attempted to...
She was a filler character, though.
Yeah.
I forgot her name, but she was only there.
And what an
for-
impression she made.
Exactly. What
She
was her name?
attempted to commit suicide.
No, she wanted. Yeah, she posed to commit suicide to get Ikki to
Use his one.
use
today power.
Itoshura. Yeah,
Yeah.
just so she can have an unfair advantage.
But anyway, back to
Yeah.
Gakusen Toshi Asterisk.
I always love it. We go like off on different stories, and we go
Well,
between Rocketeye and Super Troopers.
It's one of those things that Gakusen Toshi Asterisk and Rocketeye Kishi came out in the same season, and they are
really similar.
They do share a lot of aspects. I mean, yes, you can tell
The
which one's
stories
which.
are different, but I mean, basically, you got a magical high school that is, swords
Yeah,
and abilities.
trains teenage combatants to fight an enemy, which is never really mentioned or seen.
Yeah, actually,
And
that
either-
is kind of interesting when you stop to think about it.
Yeah, what is it?
These
Just a new
schools
curriculum?
are set up to train kids to be soldiers, basically,
You know what?
to be knights.
I think we should do a podcast.
That
on
is
the subject.
actually really interesting.
So looking forward to that.
But, and then, of course, they have to compete against other schools in a tournament.
Well, naturally, yeah.
It's just a little too similar.
But
I personally enjoyed Rockedeye's kind of screw you main character. You know, it brought a different plot element to the whole tournament thing, which was a legitimate.
Oh, talking about the corruption.
Yeah,
I guess
it was a
imprisonment.
legitimate plot development, and not just we're gonna go through this tournament.
Yeah,
Which is why I liked Rakudai more than Gakusen.
But I think we can agree that this season's looking pretty promising for
Yeah, I mean, first
Toshi Asterisk.
Yeah, first season they set up kind of for the long play, and now they're gonna stick to it from the look of it.
Before we end off, because apparently we want to get off, it is
Phrasing, bro. I mean, everyone wants to get off, but come on now, there's a time and place for everything.
So, another great aspect about Gakusen Toshi Asterisk coming out at a time that it's doing now, with the second season,
Right.
is Rakudai is not there.
No other.
Yeah.
Well,
In general, there's not another series airing this season that's quite similar to it.
sort of similar. Perhaps
As far as the Magical High School goes, we do have 100.
we do have 100, and we
But
have
that's a completely different aspect of the genre.
yeah, it's different enough. And then there's Sosen no Onmyoji coming out soon.
I'm going to have to reserve judgment on that one. I don't
Totally,
think
yeah.
that it's quite a Magical High School series.
It's not. Yeah.
We will see.
When we say like Magical High School series, out of the three mentioned, yeah, Asterisk was more, I guess, to form.
Oh.
Fits that mold better.
Look up. Wow.
You all right?
I just spat all over the place.
Not today.
Look up.
Aren't you glad we're not in that high a definition?
All right. Look up Irregular at Magic High School.
Well, there you go.
Just look up that anime. It's an actual anime title. Just go look it up.
Yeah, what was the Japanese title?
Maho
Koko no Retose.
Literally like Irregular at Magic High School.
Yes, that's the English translation of the title. That's what it was marketed as in North America. If
you really
Magic High School,
You really want to understand why we're talking about clones, go watch that one, and then you'll realize that like
There's at least one series just like that anime every season for the last couple years.
yeah.
So, I mean,
it's a really popular. What that stems from is that it's a really popular light novel subject. It's, as far as the publishers are concerned, it's a almost guarantee sell.
Yeah, it's a simple formula. It's like Microsoft. It's simple. It's easy to put out there. It's a winner.
Yeah.
But we'll discuss this more on the podcast, I'm thinking.
Yep. But definitely look forward to some more reactions for Gakusen Toshi Asterisk, if I can remember what series we're talking about.
And what an impression. Again, it's like the Kevin Bacon of anime. You can go 7 degrees away from it, then you have to come back to it.
So definitely look forward to some more reactions for Gakusen Toshi Asterisk. But until then, I'm Rizzo.
I'm Zero.
I'm DK. See you next time.
Super Troopers. Rocket A.
Sheena Cavalry. Irregular Magic High School. Yeah.
I mean, technically they all like.
Yeah,
Well,
they're close enough.
other than
Except
the
for
one
Super
out.
Troopers.
Hi everyone, Otaku Saga here, and we really hope you enjoyed this episode of Anime Reaction.
Yeah, and if you have an idea for an anime that you'd like to see us watch, leave a comment down below.
If you really like what we do, feel free to subscribe to our channel and visit our website at www.otakusaga.com.
And as always, thanks for watching.